The Trump administration's newest immigration policy will affect hundreds of thousands of legal immigrants. The public charge rule will make it more difficult for low-income immigrants to become permanent U.S. residents. The administration says it is only implementing a law that Congress passed 23 years ago. Weijia Jiang is near the president's New Jersey Golf Club, where he's on vacation. So, Weijia, what's the goal of this policy?
Well, good morning, Gayle. You know, President Trump has already enforced a lot of aggressive steps against illegal immigration, but these new rules bolster his longstanding belief that legal immigrants should be merit-based, and hardliners in his administration, like Stephen Miller, who have crafted much of the immigration policy, have long pushed for these changes that target poorer immigrants.
Throughout our history, self-reliance has been a core principle in America.
Acting Director of Citizenship and Immigration Services Ken Cuccinelli announced it will be harder for legal immigrants to become permanent residents if they are likely to use a public benefit such as Medicaid, food stamps, and subsidized housing.
To ensure that our immigration system is bringing people to join us as American citizens, as legal permanent residents first, who can stand on their own 2 feet.
The administration argues that whether someone will be primarily dependent on the government for support is already a factor in their status, but the new rules will put more of an emphasis on a person's financial well-being. About 382,000 people will be subject to the public charge test every year.
Basically have to choose between ensuring that their families are healthy, that they have the nutrition that they need, and just overall well-being, or be separated and potentially be denied the ability to remain permanently here.
Marielena Hincapilla is the executive director of the National Immigration Law Center.
Out of all of the immigration policies, this is actually the one that will have the most deepest, widest, and longest-term impact, probably for decades to come.
Despite the administration's claim that large numbers of non-citizen immigrants have taken advantage of our generous public benefits, recent statistics show that they make up only 6.5% of Medicaid participants and 8.8% of those who receive food stamps. Well, the new rules are set to go into effect on October 15th, but they will likely face plenty of legal challenges and end up in court. And there are exceptions for people who already have green cards, refugees, asylum seekers, pregnant women and children, and some members of the military. Tony?
All right, Weijia, thank you very much.